For the first time, federal regulators take a hard stance to protect your children.
Tonight, the National Transportation Safety Board is recommending all new school buses need to be built with seat belts. That recommendation is based on their investigation to the Woodmore bus crash that took these 6 young lives in 2016. That investigation was discussed in detail today.
Hannah Lawrence listened to that meeting all day long. She joins us now with what else the board did in an effort to keep your kids safe on their ride to and from school. Hannah.
Latricia and Josh, along with recommending seatbelts, the NTSB voted to amend the official cause of the Woodmore bus accident. Members say it expands the blame from just the driver of the school bus to include Hamilton County Schools and Durham Bus Services.
Tonight, a new look at the aftermath of the Woodmore school bus crash, this time in the form of a diagram. The NTSB says it shows where 6 kids marked in red were sitting on bus 366 when they died. The organization says they might have survived had Durham School Services and Hamilton County Schools done their jobs.
The gaps we found were glaring, and the results of those gaps were as tragic as they were unnecessary.
Those gaps? Investigators say not responding to prior complaints before the fatal crash.
We are not trying to blame any individual. We're trying to solve a larger problem.
That's why the NTSB says schools need to hear this message.
Just because you contract for services doesn't mean that you relinquish responsibility for providing safety oversight.
We can't contract away safety.
The NTSB's former chairman lives here in Chattanooga. Jim Hall's grandkids ride Hamilton County buses and says today's message was spot on.
I thought it touched the accountability. It touched the issue of seat belts.
The board is now recommending that every new school bus be built with seat belts. It's something Hall's been pushing since the 1990s.
At the heart of it, it's an economic issue.
But after seeing this and hearing seat belts could have saved lives here, school board member David Testerman says it's time to spend the money.
And maybe we've reached a point now where you're saying for a few things about safety with children, we can't afford not to.
Action on the safety recommendations issued and reiterated today constitute a crackdown, and such a crackdown is long overdue.
Testerman went a step further, saying that he would like to see all buses retrofitted to have seat belts. In 2015, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration recommended seat belts on buses. Neither NHTSA nor the NTSB have any regulatory power, though. It will be up to the states to implement the